In this video, we're going to be putting the ULTRAGLASS tempered glass screen protector for the iPhone 16 Pro Max to the test. We're going to do a full installation. We're going to see how it fits, how it feels, and then make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I will also be testing its durability with a drop and a scratch test. You're not going to want to miss that. And I promise you by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not this screen protector is right for you. So let's get started. So it looks like we get two tempered glass screen protectors with an installation guide and some installation packets. And there's a squeegee. So the first thing we need to do is to thoroughly clean off our screen with our alcohol wipe, then dry it off. Then we can use our dust sticker to remove any dust. Then take your screen protector with your guide, making sure that the top portion here goes towards the camera on your phone. We're just going to place this whole thing right over the top of our phone and then just kind of press it into place. Then all you need to do is hold on to the guide with your hand, making sure that it doesn't move when we pull out this tab. You don't have to squish down on the guide itself. Just hold it in place and then pull this little tab out with your other hand. And then we'll wait for the screen protector to adhere to your screen, which it is doing right now. Then once it's done, we can lift up on the guide here. I would just kind of press down in the middle of your screen with two fingers, lift up on the guide, and then you can lift it up the rest of the way. So it looks like we did get a little piece of dust on the bottom here. Not super concerned with it. You can try to get it out if you really want to. And we have some kind of dust in the corner here. It's kind of weird. I'm not going to try to get it out because I don't want to lift and bend the screen protector, but I will take my finger and try to get out some of these bubbles on the bottom here. It's a very small piece of dust, and the screen protector actually kind of just adhered around it, which is pretty nice. So you can see there was a little bubble with that little piece of dust, but it seems to kind of absorbed it. You can still see the little speck, but there's not like a big bubble. So that's definitely a plus. Now this is a full coverage screen protector, so it does cover your cameras and sensor on the top, and there is also a cutout for your speaker at the top here as well. There's a slight gap around the edge of the screen protector, so we will test that out with our case. As far as touch, super smooth, maybe even smoother than the glass that's on the phone, so that's definitely nice. As far as fingerprints goes, definitely does a good job at keeping down fingerprint rejection. There's only very slight smudges on the screen, and because of that oleophobic coating, you can very easily just wipe it away. Very nice. The edges are rounded off, maybe not as much as some of the other screen protectors, but it's not too bad. It is just a little bit sharp. As you can see, the screen is crystal clear. Let's test out our Face ID. Face ID working fine. Test out our camera. Camera's nice and clear. No issues there. As you can see, the screen protector itself is nice and clear. Touch working perfectly fine. No issues. Now let's take a look at the screen as if we were looking at it through polarized sunglasses. So as you can see, there is some sort of a rainbow effect depending on how you twist and turn the screen. But if you're looking at it dead on like this, it's not too bad. It's just when you start twisting and turning, that's when the rainbow effect gets worse. So it's definitely not horrible. So now let's take a look at the light bleed from the edges here. See how good that alignment is. So there is just a very slight bit of light bleed from the side of the screen. Not horrible. Let's see the other side. Again, very nice. This is probably the second screen protector I've seen so far that has such a small gap. So definitely good there. So now let's test out our case. If you're interested, this is the Kadabe sheath case. So it seems to fit this case perfectly. There's just a very slight gap on the top here, on the bottom. and on the sides. So it may or may not be case friendly with the case you're going to be using because the tolerances on the side are so small, but that's also good because that's less area for dust and things to collect in. It's just, again, it may or may not be case friendly with your case. You're just going to have to try it out. But looking good so far. So I'm really liking everything I see about this screen protector so far. So now let's move on to the scratch and the drop test. So we're going to start off the test by dropping a 2.4 ounce steel metal ball at a starting height of 2 feet. If the screen protector doesn't crack, we'll move it up foot by foot until it eventually does. So here we go at 2 feet. Moving on to 3 feet. 4 feet. 5 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet. So this screen protector lasted up until a 6-foot drop, which is definitely respectable. Now let's move on to the scratch test. So tempered glass starts to scratch around a Mohs hardness number 6, so we're going to start off with a number 5. Then we'll move on to a number 6. And then finally, number 7. So if we take a closer look, you can see there are no scratches at the number 5. There are light at a number 6 and deeper at a number 7. So scratch resistance is pretty standard, if not ever so slightly better than regular tempered glass. So installation for the screen protector was super easy. It also may or may not be case friendly with most cases. It lasted up until a 6-foot drop, and scratch resistance seems to be maybe just a titch better than regular tempered glass. So even after the drop test, I'm still really loving the screen protector, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a good screen protector for your iPhone 16 Pro Max. And if you guys do want to pick this up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.